the morning. And here we are the next day. We're in the kitchen and we have our equipment. We have a pan, we have a bowl for ice water, we have some skewering mechanisms, some chopsticks. Well, these are fancy chopsticks. And we have regular chopsticks. And we have a little, they're called seaweed forks, but I think I would say they're more cocktail forks. So the recipe I'm going to be following is from Nick DiGiovanni. I hope I said that name right. And he has a really good recipe for Tanghulu, and honestly he does really well. Not that anyone else doesn't, but he is the one that I'm going to follow. If you guys want to take a look at his Tanghulu videos, I'll link them down below. Oh, we're missing the one most important thing. I'll be right back. We have this, an instant read thermometer. Technically it's a meat thermometer, but I found out that you can use this for other stuff too. So, okay, we got the equipment, we got everything else. To quote Rosanna Panzino, let's get started. Look at that! That's a Tanghulu piece of strawberry! That's so cool! Here it is. It's a darker color than I was hoping for, but what are you gonna do? Alright, here we go. Or no. That's really good. It's crunchy. I want to get a little bit of candy apple coating on me. That is really, really good. One thing I don't tell you is that this stuff is sticky though. But it is delicious. Here's the aftermath. The sugar got darker than I had expected, so I wasn't able to do as many pieces as I had wanted to do, but oh well. But here's what did happen. I made a Tanghulu watermelon cookie. It did work, but then they would have gotten lost, so yeah, this is what I ended up with. Okay, things that I did that I shouldn't have done, and I should have prepared a little bit more for. One, I should have known that it takes a while for sugar to heat up, especially if you're doing like a candy type of sugar. Two, I probably should have done a bigger pan, because I know the cool thing is that everybody does it in a frying pan, but I think I should have used a saucepan, because then I think there would have been better coverage of the fruit. Secondly, I probably shouldn't have used thawed out watermelon because it still had a lot of juice in it. So I should have like picked some sturdier fruits like a grape or a strawberry. But I was able to make sure that I had the thermometer, I had the ice water. Oh, I also should have had a bigger bowl of ice water. And, you know, I tried. The only thing you can do is you can try, and if you don't succeed, try again. Although, I think it might be a while before I do try this again. But when I do, it's going to be a lot more, you know, prepared and stuff. In the meantime, let's try that Tanghulu cookie. Alright. Got a piece here. I kind of like it because in a way it looks like a crystal, sort of, everything. Okay. Oh, I do hear the crunch. Well, except for a burn. Well, other than me dying there, other than the burnt sugar taste, it's not that bad. I think I would need to practice a little bit more before I try it again. But, you know, sometimes it actually kind of reminds me of whenever it's like the sticky stuff does get under your teeth. But other than that, I'd say this was a pseudo success. And we had a little bit of spillage, but this stuff is actually pretty easy to clean up, I will say. Of course, there's the Tanghulu cookie. Now they kind of look like something you'd find in Star Wars, or maybe a tribble. Do they eat tribbles in Star Trek? I don't know. Well, I guess we can call this a Tanghulu experiment. Was it a success? Yes. Could I have prepared for it in more time? Probably. Did I learn my lesson? What lesson would that be? I think it would be 1, use a bigger pot, 2, use fruit that isn't thawed, and 3, make sure your candy thermometer works. Because actually, what I ended up doing, you probably didn't see when I was filming, I had to use the old-fashioned candy thermometer to help. And that did, but, again, I probably shouldn't have let it get so hot. Why medium-high heat? I get that's to get the sugar to melt, but couldn't I have, like, lowered it? I don't know. Well, thank you guys for watching. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified of new videos and everything like that. Also, make sure you follow my blog, The Adventures of a Writer, at https://www.gabriellabrillante, all one word, .wordpress.com. And now if you excuse me, I gotta clean up my kitchen. So, until next time, bye.